came from the bush, farm background, small village. Didn't have much, but we had a lot. Good people, good community. I was the last one to know I was unwell. I lost a friend of mine of leukemia, and then I lost an uncle all in a short space of time. So I had profound trauma, and I kept that within here. I faced death a few times through suicide attempts. I found myself homeless a couple of times. I was lost, and I don't think I cared. My diagnosis in 1988 was schizophrenia, and that didn't change. It still hasn't changed today, so I wouldn't say I'm symptom-free, but I always called it the naughty child. I've always discovered this way of separating myself from that diagnosis and treating it as the naughty child. I don't want it to take over again, because it can take over your life. So the fires that hit the South Coast was drying out. I knew it was getting hot. I knew it was a record drought. So when they asked if I would go on this emergency response team, mental health, I said yes.
We were fighting embers coming flying off from the Bundadoon fire, and then he got a phone call saying, can you go down to the Batemans Bay fire? So, of course, he willingly ran off for that.
I don't think I realised the scale of it until a couple of days into it. Almost everyone that spoke to me lost something. Didn't matter if you were rich or poor, we're in the same or similar situation. You're trying to keep your head above water for other people. So when I got home, I was exhausted. I hadn't slept properly in weeks. You're still there. Spiritually, you're still there. Your soul's still there. I told the kids to stay away from me. I had to work through stuff.
He was not great when he came back. He isolated himself on the veranda and was processing that trauma. And we gave him that space that he needed, and then we just checked on him.
I had hope, I had joy, I had magic, I had Michelle. I need that isolation, but also connection. And it doesn't leave you, but it gets easier, it gets better with the mending of time.
Can't stress how super proud I am of him. He knew he had to start channeling all of his energy into hands-on practical stuff.
Building the bar was probably the best thing that he did to get over it.
He doesn't even drink, that's the funny part.
I can go in there and relax. I can go in there and breathe. I can go in there and reflect, but I can invite others to come in and share. It takes you away from everything else, and it feels safe. You're afraid of everything with schizophrenia. So to build this muscle, you've got to shake hands with it. Initially, you'll see nothing but the pain. You'll see the burnt trees. You'll see houses that no longer there. But you've got to have the tears. You've got to recognise that pain first. When you look deeper, you see green shoots. You see green grass. You see sunshine with no smoke. The things that get you through is humility, people, love, understanding, the simple things in life, wildlife, your pets, feeding the parrots, nature, growth. In every part of my life when everything seems to have gone, you've got to look for the only flower and you've got to make it grow.